Okay, we're going to take a tour right now of the Gotham City map. This could be approximately a 30-minute video. Uh, Gotham City is the city itself and the Batcave. We'll go up and take kind of an overview. This is a very large map. That's the size of the map. This is a XL thermal island. This is the biggest of the maps. This is a combination racetrack that goes through the entire city, and also a gunfight with the new bots. Okay, let's start the game and take a tour. This is a night map, rainy. Okay, we're going to start the game. At the beginning of the game, nothing is going. The bots are not active and the racetrack is not active. Let's look at the bots first. You can turn the bots on and off. You can turn the racetrack on and off. So there's the racetrack. Let's put on the guards. Okay, now we're going to be flying through the map at first of all, check out the guards. You can see the rain. This is the main street of Gotham. That's the Wayne office buildings. This is a small city park. Along with the Wayne office buildings is City Hall. We won't take a tour right now through the entire City Hall. City Hall is lit up inside, furniture. Let's go down to the other custom buildings. I hope I'm not going too fast here for you. There's the bots. Now, I have this set on invincible right now, so I can't be killed during the tour. There's about 20 bots through the entire game, and this is the area they're in. They will patrol this entire area. There's the bank. One thing about the bank is it's been broken into. The vault has been exploded and everything's on fire. Okay. You can see all the telephone wires and poles. This is the police department. Unfortunately for the police department, it's also on fire. It seemed like the burglars decided to blow up the bank and also blow up the police department. Okay, let's go down the street a little further. We'll move down to Ace Chemical. You can see the steam rising out of the sewers. I think Ace Chemical's over here. There it is. Even I get lost on this map. Okay, so there's Ace Chemical. You've probably seen this from the different buildings that you can put on maps. Okay, you can see that this is basically just the normal floor that's used in the maps. What I've done is from the roads themselves, which you stay on, I put up camouflage as far as bushes so you can't see the parts I don't want you to see. Okay, there's a large tunnel that goes down through past the bank. I have this set up for dark night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Now the racetrack itself goes through the entire city. Approximately there's 39 gates you have to go through. Takes about 3.5, 4 minutes to complete the course. The course is being timed. So whoever gets the best time wins the race. Okay. The guards can kind of be a pain in the ass. Okay. As you can see, the buildings themselves are normally lit, but I also have, for the custom buildings, I have them specially lit with the light devices inside, so it looks better. That's the same thing that you have with your map. Okay, let's make our way to the back cave, and we'll kind of take a tour of some of the streets. Now, I have 2 playgrounds in the map where the Gotham City kids can play. Having a little birthday party right now. Okay. Let's move down to the area of the map that the general city folks are not allowed to go. Okay. This looks like normal construction, with a few fires. This tells the city folks don't go any further. But Batman has his own rules. Okay, now we're entering a long cave that goes up, or a long cave track that goes up in the back cave itself. We'll speed things up a little bit so we can get to the back cave. Normally he'd be driving his car through here, and the back car is up in the back cave, up in the garage. As you can see, we have, of course, bats all through the cave. Now we're coming up to the back cave entrance. Welcome to the back cave. Take a general look. When I started building this map, I had a helicopter, and that's why you have this right here where the helicopter ascended and went to the city. But the helicopter took up too much memory, and unfortunately I had to delete the helicopter. There's one of the back cars. Here's another back car. Okay. Let's go to the upper level of the back cave. This is the large auditorium area of the Batcave. I have elevators going up to the 3 different levels, but we'll cheat and we'll fly. Of course, that's Batman's toy dinosaur. And this was also one of the helicopter landing places. And it also had an area where you could fly out of. Okay. On the second level, Batman and his henchmen have an area where it's a dormitory. Casual place where they can relax and rest. Then over at the other end, we have an area that controls this part of the map. This is where Batman may make his last adjustments to a particular course he's going to take. Okay, let's go down to the lower level through the back garage. Okay, we're going to go to back control. This is Batman's headquarters and where he takes care of all the controls of the entire Gotham City. Let's take an overview. Okay. That's back control. Let's go up and take one of the elevators so you can see how that works. I'm not using the new device for the elevators yet. Okay, now we're on level 1, which is back where the area was for the crew to rest and relax. Okay. Let's go down and get one of the Bat cars, and let's take a trip back to Gotham City. Batman's still learning how to drive. The back car is a little hard to control, but we'll ignore that right now. This is one of the cars that you use for the Bat race. Okay, now we're back in the city. There is a lot of streets in Gotham City. That's why there's almost 40 gates you have to go through for the race. It can take a while to drive through the whole city. We'll just take a quick tour of some of the streets. Okay. We'll go around and come back to where we start the race. For someone who's never been in Gotham City and they're driving around for their first time, it's easy to get lost. Now, we won't do the entire race because that would just take too long. But I'll show you what the place looks like when the race is turned on. Now, the guards and the bots, they can be active during the race. So as you're driving through the race in the streets, they will be shooting at you. But we won't do that right now. This is a 16-player map. Okay. Let's start the bat run. Now, you'll see here in a minute, the lights will start coming on and the gates will start coming on. Okay, we won't do the entire race. Now, I have the cars set up for boost all the time. Right now, they're not on boost. I've got to remember how. There's the boost. So that gives you a little more speed. Of course, it's hard to control the car. Trying to remember how to go through all the gates. You can see your time above and the arrow below the timing that tells you where the next gate is. And we're going the wrong way. Okay. During the entire race around the entire course, it's going to take some time. So let's go back and stop the race. This kind of gives you an idea. The two racers would race independently, and whoever has the best time is the winner. Again, to go around the entire map is about 4 minutes. Okay, besides the back car, the other car is here for the second racer. We have all types of fireworks and flashing lights that you'll see when you reach the end of the map. Okay, the race course has been reset, and we're back at the beginning. We'll go back and take a general overview of the map. We're about 19 minutes into the recording here. We have a number of tunnels to go through on the map. I could go slower, but I'll probably run out of time during the recording. you can see the render distances on these maps has a problem, but that's the outside of the back cave. Coming up to the bank. The police station. There's 2 levels here. There's the 2nd level and a 3rd level. So that should give you a general feeling of this Gotham City. This map took about a month to construct in my spare time. There's the 2nd playground for the kids to play in. Again, from street level, you can't see past the buildings into the areas I don't want you to see. That's for a good visual effect. You can see here the grid island, and I have that all concealed. I have some final touches still to make to the map. I like the general dark, moody, wet feel of Gotham City. So, that's the Gotham City that I have. And we'll stop the recording here.